No way.
And then they said they made comments about him.
Now it's all coming together. It's all coming together now, dude. There it is. There it is. It's all coming together. It's all about the mask. Mom reports attempted kidnapping. Instantly regrets it.
Emergency?
Dude, why am I keep getting recommended like moms with children and children dying with moms and moms brutally momming on their children with the moms and the mom just being moms and shit. Oh, this one? Dude, do you guys just like watch are you guys pre-watchers? The fuck are you pre-watching my videos for me? Stop pre-watching. You're supposed to wait for me to watch it. That's the point, right? I don't pre-watch. I never pre-watch. Can you just shut up and show your feet? Oh my God.
I suppose so, yes. What are you reporting? I was just at the Michaels here in Petaluma, and a couple tried to kidnap my children.
What the best description you can recall?
I mean, this and the nice, they're just kind of rough looking.
Are you or your husband, I mean, like important people for some reason? Is there something they would be like, we're going to take your kids and hold them to ransom?
I might be my kids are very good looking. I don't know. It's hard.
I fucking hate this lady already. Already? I hate this radio. I hate this lit.
Like be.
No, I want you to take your time.
I really do want to be 100% sure because I do not want to falsely.
No.
Anything.
No.
I don't want to misrepresent what has happened. I do think it's important for parents to be aware, but I don't it makes me a little uneasy that you guys are getting blown up about this.
Katie Sorensen, an aspiring momfluencer.
Oh no. Oh no, dude. Okay, yep. That fucking checks out. I'm downstairs. Why are you looking up? Huh? Fuck. My train of thought just fucking derailed like crazy. Momfluencer. Dude, at the beginning, whenever the only thing she talked about was that the bad person is ugly and her children are just so beautiful. I already fucking knew. They didn't even have to tell me. I could have just guessed. Fucking momfluencer.
Calls 911 to report every parent's worst nightmare. As her follower count skyrockets, the community grows outraged, and investigators are placed under immense pressure to quickly solve the case. But as they dig further into the investigation, they soon find that something isn't quite right with
Did this mom fake a kidnapping story to get followers or something like that?
Katie's story. And what they discover turns out to be almost as shocking as the report itself. On December 14th, 2020, in Petaluma, California, Katie Sorensen made this call to 911.
Is you reporting an emergency? I suppose so, yes. What are you reporting? I was just at the Michaels here in Petaluma, and a couple tried to kidnap my children. Tell me exactly what happened. We pulled into Michaels. We're getting out of the car, and a couple was parked in front of us. They followed us into the store, followed us throughout the store, followed us through checkout. We're on the phone right behind us. I heard them making comments about my children's hair color and eyes. I thought it was just to be polite. I walk out to my car. There's a large white van. There were two people who did this? Yes, it was a couple, but then there was a third person that was in the white van. Let me get your name and phone number. Okay, my name is Katie Sorensen. Okay, I've got an officer. He's going to go check the parking lot of Michael, see if we can locate that van.
After receiving this unnerving 911,
no panic in her voice at all. Yeah, it's just straight, she's just reciting this shit. Yeah, there was this people following us. They were in a white van, and they were just they were just staring at my kids and their hair and eyes because my children are just so attractive, and so am I. We're just such a beautiful family. I thought they were just staring at us because we're just so beautiful, have you followed me on my Instagram? You should see how beautiful we are on my Instagram. Yeah, wait, the van. Yeah, the van guy. Right. Sure.
Call. Officer McGovern and his trainee meet Katie outside of the police station to get her story, starting with how the couple had supposedly followed her and her two young children into the store from the parking lot.
They were kind of suspicious. They were watching me. I took a while to get out of the car because I had a stroller. They followed me throughout the entire store, every aisle I went down, got in line right behind me. We're talking on the phone, and they were I wasn't listening to everything they said, but they did say blonde hair, blue-eyed, boy, girl.
Dude, what do you think this is a fucking movie? Like you're in a line at a store. A dude's on a phone behind him. Yeah, she's blonde. Blue-eyed. There's a boy and a girl. Okay. Kidnap in progress. Mission kidnap, go now. Go kidnap, mission go. Surely no one heard that.
Well, they were talking about my kids, I think.
Okay.
The lady in front of me could kind of sense they were being off. They were just getting really close and just kind of saying weird things.
Okay.
And then she let me get in front of her. I checked out. They should have taken a while because they were another person behind me.
Yeah.
Although Katie might not realize it, what she tells the officer next will later come back to haunt
What's up,
her,
Connor?
as her story hinges on this one unsettling detail.
They must have put their stuff down. They just followed me right out to the car. I called my husband and we have a code word, so I said it. And he's just stayed on the phone with me until I got the kids out. They were walking in circles around my car first. And then as I was buckling my daughter in, they came.
Why would you need a code word if like you're in a separate car from them? Like I know that's just like kind of what it's kind of like God damn it, I lost. It's gone. But yeah, code word. Like, why the fuck do you need a code word? Just be like, husband, there is these random people following me. Like, just be loud. What do you fucking mean? Get on the phone and be like, hey, there is someone following me and my children. Please help. Call the cops. Why do you need a fucking code word? You're not like a spy or some shit. Nitpicky. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah. It's less cool. You know, good point. Code word, help.
Came up to the stroller, did one circle around the stroller, saw that I was watching them. And I don't know why I got too scared to say something to them. So I saw an old man behind them and he was looking. And we just made eye contact. I said, excuse me, could you help me lift this? And he was an older man, so he must have had a caretaker or something.
Yeah.
They both came over and helped me and stayed with me until I left.
As if this isn't terrifying enough, what Katie describes next is like something out of a horror film.
Oh boy,
So where did
can't
the people
wait.
go?
So they got into their car. This was another big part. When I walked up, I knew what was happening because there was a white van parked right next to my car with the slider door right close, so they could have just put them in that white van.
Okay.
That's my assumption.
So the only thing you heard.
Dude, I love this. It's got the white van, which is like the biggest stereotype of kidnappers ever. It's got the espionage element where she's got a code word. I think she's just in a movie right now. I think it's what's happening.
Heard them say it's possibly a description of your two kids, or you and your two kids.
Yeah, that's the only thing that was weird, but then they were circling my stroller and the car.
Like if you fucking see a random dude just like circling a car while you're trying to put groceries in it. Like, what do you mean? What are you fucking talking about? Like, you're just putting away groceries and it's just like dudes circling the cars. Like, we're gonna kidnap you. Yeah, lady. Yeah, put those groceries up before we kidnap you. Yeah. Yeah, see that white van right there? You're gonna go in there. We are going to kidnap you. All right? Man, I really hope you don't call the cops or have a secret code word to tell someone about us, because that would foil our plans. That would foil our plans. But you're not that smart. Twirls mustache.
Van that was parked wasn't their vehicle. They were in a different one.
Okay.
And so whoever was
As
in
the
the
21st
van,
was
he
placed in
got
deadlock?
out, and
Let's
then
do
as
it.
those
I'm
people
down.
were walking over
I've been
me,
playing
he
it
got
every
back
day,
in.
so.
And I made eye
Just let me know.
contact with him. And
He was the guy with the rimmed glasses that you described. So outside of proximity, did they communicate with each other? Or are you just assuming they were?
I'm just assuming they were.
When asked for a description of the couple's car, Katie tells the officer that she couldn't make out much due to the glare of the sun. However, she was
What do you mean the glare of the sun? Like, there was a human person right there. What glare? Were they wearing mirrors? Like, what are you fucking talking about? Oh, yeah, there was this man right in front of me, and he's just, I couldn't, it's glaring off of him. I just couldn't see it. Yeah, it was Edward Cullen.
Was able to see that it was a 4-door compact vehicle that was dark in color. Katie was, however, able to get a good look at the couple.
If you were presented photos of any of these people, would you be able to recognize them?
Yes. Just because I was looking at them, because I was trying to
Wait, what do you mean? It was glaring. How could you see? I thought you didn't know. It was a glare.
Regard my feelings and trying to make conversation. Maybe I was just being crazy, so I kept looking right at them to see if they would talk to me, and they wouldn't make eye contact.
What were the descriptions of the two females? Were the two ladies?
No, it was a male and a female.
Were the two people following you?
The male and the female were two people following me.
Okay, yeah, so what the best description you can recall?
The male he had darker skin tone, maybe Hispanic. He was wearing a black hoodie that said Black Lives Matters and had like graffiti.
These supposed people that you made up in your head are wearing Black Lives Matter. It's fucking Antifa. It's goddamn Antifa at it again! Oh, shit!
Typical Karen. I swear these people are like houseflies.
It's fucking Antifa again, man. God damn, thank you, Haven. Dude, I swear to God. It's all these fucking Antifa, man. They're trying to snatch up our kids.
All around it. The mask he was wearing was one of those it's just a pullover, like a ski.
Like a, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's helpful.
Yeah, like a gator.
Yeah. He had a shaved head.
How do you know that? He was wearing a full mask. How do you know he had a shaved head?
Describe the female again.
She was Caucasian, had reddish hair, but it was more of like box dyed. It wasn't natural red.
Oh, and a girl with colored hair. All right, it's all starting to come together now. We got a black dude with a Black Lives Matter shirt, a girl with dyed hair. Fucking liberals, man, am I right?
She had on a blue mask that had some sports team. I didn't see the logo. I don't recall what she was wearing.
Okay. So blue mask, red hair, I mean, that'll stand out.
Yeah. I mean, this and the nice, they're just kind of rough looking. Like, I don't know how
That's fine, yeah.
In a video posted to her Instagram page, Katie would later describe
Get out of my way, Limbro.
What happened and what she thought of their appearance.
Monday of this week,
I can't
my
wait to hear
children
this.
were the targets of attempted kidnap.
I definitely felt the heebie-jeebies. I didn't.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you the heebie-jeebies, bro? The heebie-jeebies. I was definitely feeling some of the heebie-jeebies whenever these kidnappers were allegedly trying to kidnap my children. There was loads of heebie-jeebies happening all over the place.
Feel good, but I thought I was judging a book by its cover.
Oh, you were?
They were not, like, kind.
Ah.
That sounds bad, but they weren't,
They weren't clean cut because one dude is black with a BLM shirt and one girl had colored hair, so they're not clean cut.
They weren't clean-cut individuals.
With a description of the couple.
They weren't blonde with blue eyes, so they're not clean cut. It's starting to all come together now. The Aryan race.
Now established, Officer McGovern searches for a possible motive.
And they were on the phone with somebody giving the descriptions.
I don't know if they were on the phone. I didn't turn around to see if they were talking.
You just
to someone
overheard
else.
them.
I just heard, and it was very weird context. Like, it didn't.
And then I guess, are you or your husband, I mean, like, important people for some reason? Is there something they would be like, we're going to take your kids and hold them to ransom?
I might be my kids are very good looking.
My kids they're just very kidnappable. Have you seen my kids? Like, who wouldn't want to kidnap these kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. If you're gonna kidnap some kids, you probably should kidnap the hot ones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? What are you fucking talking about, bro? What is wrong with this lady?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My son has special needs, so he's nonverbal.
Okay.
But I mean, as far as someone like seeking out us, no.
Yeah. Has anything like this happened in the past?
No.
Okay. That's bizarre. And these people,
Wow.
well, you said they look rough looking, and your children are this didn't seem like a recruiter or something for like a modeling agency. They weren't like
Oh my God.
two very attractive kids and did anything. They would have said something to you most likely. Just try.
Yo, why are we talking about how attractive her kids is right now? Like, this is getting weird.
Okay.
As Katie continues to reveal more and more disturbing elements of her story, Officer McGovern tries to piece together some other key details.
Obviously, the suspicious behavior is super weird. The fact that they circled your car, circled the stroller, is bizarre. I mean, I don't necessarily know if it meets the criteria of like attempted kidnapping. But
I don't care to press charge. I just want to make it people aware. So
yeah.
I just want the attention, all right? I don't give a shit if someone was actually trying to steal my children. That's not my problem, all right? I just want to make sure this gets as much attention as possible, okay? That's all I care about.
it doesn't happen to someone else is all.
Yeah, clearly. And that's why we have like 3 people circling the shopping centers over there. It's like, what the heck's going on? And then, again, associating the 2 different vehicles, that's just based on a hunch that you think.
I just want to be called a hero. Exactly, yeah. I'm just such a great person, all right? I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I just want, to save other people because that's who I am.
We're associated?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, not a problem. But the gentleman in the van, aside from making eye contact with them, didn't appear to interact with anybody.
I was on the phone with my husband, like just freaking out.
Yeah.
So I didn't really pay attention to that. I was just trying to get us safe in the car.
What?
They have.
Yeah. What, I mean, and again, you guys obviously have your standard operating procedure. I've never heard of families having a safe word like that. What made you set that up?
We listen to true crime podcasts.
Okay.
Which is silly, but we just always decided that if it was more of if you were in trouble, like yourself. So
When you're in trouble, say you're in trouble. Like you're not, like maybe, like in what context do you need a fucking safe word except when you're banging? Like what context do you need a safe word? If someone is chasing you, call your husband or cops and be like, someone is chasing me. Help. Like if someone's chasing you, don't call and be like, oh, hey, honey, baked beans. Yeah, anyway, how are you doing today? Oh, glad you're going to make the baked beans for dinner tonight. like what? It's so stupid, man. I don't get it. Abusive situation you can't escape? Yeah, that's different though. That's different. That's like when you are with someone who you know and who like say you're with your husband and your husband is abusive. That makes sense for a fucking safe word. Not when like someone is chasing you or like, there's a crime happening. Like you fucking say there's a crime happening. That's probably the best thing you could do in that situation. I have a code word for my sister when she go on dates and say, yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. Abuse and relationship things. You know what I'm saying? Not like criminal shit, right? Like if someone's breaking into your house, you're not just going to casually have a conversation with your husband. It's like, oh, hey, honey, how was your day? Oh, yeah, I ate a lot of baked beans. At work today, the dude's already in the house stealing all of your shit. Oh, wait, you said you ate a lot of baked beans at work today? That's our code word, right? Yeah. What do we do now? Oh, he took everything. Oh.
So he didn't even know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
He was like, wait, what's going on? Aren't you at Michael's?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I think someone's following us.
Got it.
So.
Okay.
As the interview comes to a close, Officer McGovern informs Katie of the next steps before they part ways.
We'll keep looking for them, and again, we'll put a BOL out, most likely, it's a dark-colored compact with a possible male Hispanic, and then the description of a white female adult with red hair and a blue mask. Just to
Oh, never mind. Not black, Hispanic. Okay.
at least contact and sort it out, but again, criminally, it's going to be tough to string together what we got. So, okay, well, sorry that happened to you today. That's a very rare occurrence, especially since, you said there were a lot of people at Michael's. It's weird that they would have been that, forthcoming. So
It was very weird. And like I said, we listen to crime podcasts, so I try to not go there, but it was that.
yeah.
So,
All right, I'll let you guys get out of here. All right, well, have a better day. We'll look for these people, okay?
okay, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
On December 13th, 6 days
Dude, her eyes just like, it's just dead eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like there's no soul or anything happening up in there. It's just like dead.
Days after speaking to Officer McGovern, Katie posts a 2-part video to Instagram recounting her petrifying experience that day. Soon the videos go viral, receiving more than 4 million views, and Katie's follower count leaps from about 3,000 to over 80,000 followers in just one day. Katie's story is particularly concerning for residents of Petaluma, as the city is home to one of America's most notorious child abductions, the kidnap and murder of 12-year-old Polly Klaas in 1993. Pretty soon, worried parents began calling the Petaluma Police Department, and the following day, on December 14th, Officer McGovern, along with Detective Yeager, head to Katie's house to confront her with some surprising new developments.
So it sounds like the initial statement that you gave Officer McGovern was a lot different than what you had posted on Instagram, and that's why we're here.
Oh.
Okay. Because what you posted on Instagram is pretty concerning to us. So if this couple is out there attempting to steal children, right? We need to get all the details that we can.
Yes.
So we were able to go to Michael's today. And,
you know, I'm honestly nervous if she ever had a child that had brown hair. You should probably just dye the child's hair. Make sure it's blonde and blue eyes. If the kid comes out with like green eyes or brown eyes, she'd probably get that blue-eyed contacts.
Pull up the video surveillance footage from that. So there's just some clarifying stuff.
Yeah.
That, so I want to show you a couple photos just to make sure we're talking about the same people.
Yeah.
If you're willing to look
Yes,
at them.
of course. Yes.
After positively identifying the couple, Detective Yeager presents Katie with her findings.
There's actually people. Okay.
Subsequently flipping the investigation into the attempted kidnapping on its head.
So on the video footage, this couple actually is in this room for about 5 minutes.
Wait, isn't that Polly Klaas kidnapping the inspiration for Nirvana's Polly, or am I just tripping?
I have no idea.
Both of them? Yeah. And so we watched them. We watched them on the video footage throughout the store, and they're not following you. That you guys just happen. The only time you guys come back together is when you're in checking out. They come back. They actually have product items with them. So
she saw a woman with colored hair and a dude who wasn't white. Is like, God, how can I make these people criminals? How like I feel just uncomfortable next to these disgusting people. How can I ruin their life?
Before we blast their photos out, right, to the media to be on the alert, I want to make sure that you're accurate, and I'm not disheartening what you're telling me.
No.
I just want to make sure that because what you're telling us and what we're seeing from the video surveillance, they don't match.
And
she barely even looked at the picture. Well, yeah.
I think this is an important piece. I think I don't know if you were the officer. I can't remember. Okay.
That's why I'm here. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. You know,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. This is my special needs bed.
She's cute.
So when you're in a situation like that and you're on high alert,
Absolutely.
you think you're hearing things, you think you know what's happening. So this is an important step that I think.
Awesome.
So I'm not like trying to stick to my story or whatever that.
I'm just like, if these people are.
So she's admitting that she lied? So she's straight up just saying she was hearing things and is now admitting that she lied.
If you're doing what you're saying you're doing,
Yeah.
that's something for us to address, right?
Yeah.
Our next step is going forward with this, is one, prosecuting them, right?
Yeah.
And two, making sure this doesn't happen again. At
Yeah.
the same time, we need to make sure that these people are in fact the people that you saw.
Yeah.
And they're doing what you were saying that they did. Because nobody wants to accuse somebody falsely, right?
Exactly. And that's why I'm a little discouraged of the fact that that isn't the same person that I saw in the parking lot if they were in there before me.
Okay. So you just looked at the photo and you said you were definitely sure.
I'm 100% sure that that's them.
Okay.
The only thing that I'm sorry. Can I see if he'll go inside for a minute?
Absolutely.
It's just a little less distracting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just as the heat is starting to turn up,
F them kids? Bro, that's a special needs kids who has nonverbal autism. I want to revert that question.
Katie takes a
Or
pause
revert that statement, not question.
to settle her son, granting her a momentary reprise from Detective Yeager's uncomfortable line of questioning. A few moments later, Katie's husband arrives home.
Your dad, I'm assuming.
Hi. This is my husband, Dave.
Very cute kids, Dave. Very cute.
Yeah, they are. Katie, people are trying to call you.
Yeah,
I know you're busy, but just...
I didn't realize. Sorry, you probably won't leave me alone, so as long as it's okay with
No,
you.
absolutely.
I'm so
So
confused
yeah,
about what
that's
she's
what we wanna
saying.
make
I
sure
mean, same. I'm kind of confused
that,
too.
because we are going to put their pictures out on media. These are the people that in fact said we're doing that, and they reached for the stroller, and we thought they were going to...
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Why don't you just take the child? Pull your weight. Be a dad. All right? And you know, what am I talking about? They're racist, white, blonde, Aryan race type family. 100%. The dad believes that the mom's the only one who takes care of the child.
These are important, important things that we...
Yeah, that part, without a shadow of a doubt, that is what was happening. There is absolutely no rhyme or reason to someone taking steps forward and reaching. That is without a shadow of a doubt. I can see how the timing of following...
Oh, he finally did it!
The timing of following in, I can see how that could have been misinterpreted.
Wow, the kid stopped crying. I'm starting to, okay, well, now it's starting to make sense. I wonder, why did the kid stop crying whenever dad took hold of the kid? Hold up. Wait, I'm changing my tune a bit here. Maybe dad's actually the good parent? Who knows?
Do you remember what they were saying to you?
They didn't say anything to me.
Okay.
They were talking about the kids. They were describing their features.
Okay.
And then they said they made...
Where did that kid come from? What the fuck? We've been here for like 10 minutes. Where did that kid come from? Came out of the fucking ground. What the hell?
Comments about him not wearing a mask. I didn't...
Oh my... No way. No way.
And then they said they made comments about him.
Nah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together now, dude. There it is. There it is. It's all coming together. It's all about the mask. That's what the mask is.
I'm not wearing a mask. I didn't listen clearly to everything that they were saying, but they were saying blonde hair, blue eyes.
It'd be easy to distract.
Yeah, yeah, they were just...
Yes, they were audibly saying in earshot of everyone in the entire building, yeah, that kid, yeah. Blonde hair, blue eyes, totally easy to get that one, right? Easy kidnap right there. Totally easy. Yeah, just openly saying that in front of everyone at the checkout line. Yeah.
Saying like things, usually what I was expecting at first was I thought they were going to make comment to that my kids were wearing masks, so that was where my head was at. And so I wasn't really listening in detail. I just heard mask kid the first time that I heard them talking.
At this very moment, Katie has just backtracked on something she said in one of her Instagram videos. In both encounters with the police, Katie makes it clear that she didn't hear the man speak much. However, she told her followers that after the couple described her children's features, she claims she then heard the man say,
The boy will be easier because he's not wearing a mask, so the mom
What?
must not really care about him.
What? Are you kidding me?
It's hard.
It's all about the fucking COVID mask? That's what this whole shit's about? Oh my god.
Here because he's not wearing a mask, so the mom must not really care
Thank you,
about
Ayo
him.
Trip.
It's hard. I want to like be...
No, I want you to take your time.
I really do want to be 100% sure because I do not want to falsely...
No.
Anything.
No.
As the awkward conversation continues, Katie finally acknowledges what brought the police back to speak with her.
Like this whole Instagram thing, like yesterday had 3,000 followers, mostly friends, people I went to school with. Like I did not think that this was going to be anything at all.
We're calling us because they live in Helena because now they're afraid of their children, which is one step. So we either want to reassure them that we're doing everything we can to find them, or we're just like we're trying to give you justice and to do the right thing here. At the same time, there's a lot of eyeballs watching what's happening.
So 100%. they reached for my stroller. 100%, they were saying things that they shouldn't have been saying about my kids.
God fucking damn it, he flew away.
100%, they circled my car towards the end.
It should be noted that this is now the third time Katie has told officials that the couple circled her car. First to dispatch and...
Thank you, Sergeant Nebula, for the tier 1 sub. You want to know why she mentioned that they were circling her car? Is probably because she didn't think that they had cameras in the parking lot. But she realized there was cameras inside the building, so she had to make it somewhat believable. But she probably was like, oh, there's probably not cameras out here. I could make this huge lie and no one will ever know.
Her initial 911 call, then to Officer McGovern when he met her outside the police station, and now to Detective Yeager. Despite her claims that the couple 100% circled her car, she
maybe I don't hate kids, I just mostly hate parents not doing something to calm their behavior. You obviously don't know how autism works. It's not as simple as just calming them down. They have fucking nonverbal, okay, just
described the incident to her followers on Instagram differently.
And they walk around, not the full perimeter, but half of the car. They go back and forth around half of my car.
They were parked closer to Michael's. You know, they had no reason to go 3 cars beyond their own car to walk around my wife's car. You know what I mean? That's what's really...
And that is of...
Like, I've had to take care of a nonverbal autistic child before, and it's like this. And there's no just calming them down. You know what I mean? I'm on the spectrum. I don't like people using it as an excuse for bad behavior. It feels wrong. Who are you? Do you know? They're a fucking child. What are you talking? Do you not know what nonverbal autism is? It's not behavioral. They cannot control it. What are you fucking talking about? I literally had to take care of a nonverbal autistic child before. It is zero to do with behavior. Like, you're speaking like a boomer who acts like a child who can't control themselves is a behavioral problem and then treat them like shit because of it. Please never have children. Thank God you say that you hate children. Oh my God, never have children. I'm begging you.
Like, I will testify. That is what happened. One thing that I have felt like I don't have 100%.
That's the most unhinged shit I've ever heard in my life.
The white van. It very well could have just been coincidental that someone was in a van right behind me.
Although small, this is another discrepancy in her story.
There was a white van parked right next to my car.
Perhaps sensing Detective Yeager's...
Sorry, maybe I shouldn't be getting so angry, but I've literally... Sorry, I've had to take care of an autistic child before. So I'm a little bit sensitive about it. Like I literally almost adopted them. So like, I literally, it pisses me off when people pull the whole, oh, they just can't control themselves. It's like, you have fucking zero idea what you're talking about. Thank God you don't like children.
Skepticism. Katie's husband chimes in to back her up.
You tell them details like, you went to the very back corner of the store to get your spray paint, and they followed you.
So they watched the footage, and this couple didn't come in. It's not the same couple that came in at the same time as me.
These people that she's saying that followed her out were already in the store 5 minutes before. We watched them throughout the store, and they don't come on surveillance. They don't come anywhere near her until everybody's in line. And these people in line have product with them. So that's why we drove out. We're trying to call her to kind of clarify some of this.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. The kids, I really didn't have my phone, and I've been trying not to look at it because it's too much for me right now.
Yeah.
You're trying not to look at it? You're trying not to look at the evidence that proves you wrong?
This is all our property, so okay. Yeah.
Wow, she seemed very proud of the fact that that's all her property. Yeah, we own all of this. This is ours. Just saying.
So, would you recognize these two if you saw them again? If we were to do a photo lineup, would you recognize them again?
Yeah.
Okay. And willing to go forward with prosecution?
Why is the background blurred? Children.
Yes. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to work with these people. We're probably going to put this out on some social media, see if some people can help us. And then Officer McGovern will contact you at a later date when we have a photo lineup. Maybe you can come down to the station to view that.
Okay. I don't want to misrepresent what has happened.
Here comes the backpedal. Here comes the backpedal.
I think it's important for parents to be aware, but I don't, like, it makes me a little uneasy that you guys are getting blown up about this.
Your children, you you made an entire multiple videos, called the cops about worrying about someone's taking your children, kidnapping your children, and the cops are getting blown up about it. What? Huh? What? Sorry, Baker, didn't mean it that way. Honestly, there are nonverbal autistic. I know there are nonverbal autistic kids. I just hope there are better ways to help them. Well, all I could say is read up if you before you start yapping about shit you have no fucking clue about. All right, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, I think it's important, but I don't want to. I guess I'm feeling doubt that I misremembered the story, and I don't want to misrepresent what happened and make it a bigger. I don't know.
For my personal, it's like if I am a victim of something like this, I would want to trust us, right? That we're going to do the right thing.
Yeah.
I would like to trust the police department that we're going to do the right thing.
Yes.
Or I don't know if, and this is just me, I don't know if I would want my stuff blasted over video.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that makes you feel. It would make me feel uneasy.
Yeah.
But it definitely makes it harder for us to find them and prosecute them when it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It just does. It's kind of like, I don't mean to say this, but the O.J. Simpson thing, it was...
Oh, damn. Breaking out that shit.
It was so blasted everywhere, right?
Yeah.
They had a hard time finding a town that they could prosecute it. They could get 12 jurors that didn't know anything about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this doesn't help us when it goes out, when it gets blasted like this.
I mean, yeah, that's what I don't want. I care more about them.
I care more about my followers and views than anything you're talking about.
Not doing this again. I care more about like parents being more aware, but I don't think
so basically your views.
It's necessary for everybody to know all the details of everything. So I guess that was just, you answered my question, was to just keep that. I did turn off all the comments and accepted it anymore.
After Detective Yeager warns her of the possible repercussions of posting more about the case on social media, Katie then goes inside to get her phone so she can show them a message she received from someone online telling her that something similar happened to them in the Michaels parking lot. While the detective looks at the message, Officer McGovern has one more serious issue with Katie's story to point out as they prepare to leave.
So did you go right from Michael's back to your car?
Yeah.
The man did exit the store quickly behind you, but the woman remained in the store for almost a minute, chit-chatting with the clerk. She was trying to make a sale. She was scanning something on her phone. I'm assuming that was like a receipt or a coupon. Yeah, so she remained in the store and was making transactions. That's why I'm trying to see if you recall both of them following we got to their car, at what point they linked back up.
The hand in hand, I didn't visually see that.
Oh, you didn't visually see that? Did you just like conjure that in your fucking mind, like this entire story you made up? Just because you're salty that someone asked you to wear a mask? Which may or may not have happened. Like it was just a girl with colored hair and a Hispanic man who had a BLM shirt on, so.
That until they were walking around my car. So they weren't walking hand in hand behind me out of the store.
Okay.
Because I was so like just trying to get to the car, I didn't turn around and look. I just felt behind me. I just felt followed.
Oh, I just felt the presence of them just holding hands and following me.
Yes, and then
are these people in the room with us now? Is this presence in the room with us now?
To my car and seeing that.
I felt a Mexican. I felt a Mexican and a liberal woman following me.
Do that is.
So, but the last time you saw them, they were inside the store, and then upon exiting, they were also both together. It wasn't just the guy or just the girl. It was both of them were linked back up at that point.
Yeah, at the point that I, without a shadow of doubt, saw them. Yes, they were both together, and there is.
She keeps using without a shadow of a doubt.
No excuse. I would love to hear if there is a one for taking a few steps forward towards the stroller, a few steps back, a few steps forward, and I saw he had something in his hand, because that was my first red flag. Is why are they holding hands like what?
He was carrying a phone the whole time he was in the store, so that's probably, I don't know why
he was carrying the strange device in his hand. It was like a rectangle shape. I don't know what that thing was. Yeah, it's probably a phone. What the fuck, dude?
With changed his behavior in the parking lot.
Okay.
But that's what he was. And then when she left the store, she was carrying a bag of belongings.
After this uncomfortable exchange has concluded, Detective Yeager gives Katie her card and leaves with Officer McGovern. In an effort to corroborate Katie's story, the Petaluma Police Department issued a press release which included a photograph of the couple, asking for anyone with information to come forward. The couple, later identified as Eddie and Sadie, were made aware of the accusations by their teenage daughter, whose friend recognized them in the photo. The two promptly agreed to an interview with police, and 3 days later, on December 17th, it was announced that Sadie and Eddie were officially cleared as suspects, and that police were now investigating Katie. Katie Sorensen was charged with 3 counts of falsely reporting a crime, and on June 29, 2023, she was convicted on one of those counts. She was subsequently ordered to serve 90 days in jail, 60 of which could be served on a work release program, and she was required to complete a 4-hour implicit bias training. She was also placed on 12 months of informal probation, where she was prohibited from having a social media presence and ordered to submit to warrantless search and seizure of her electronic devices.
Boom! Boom, dude. Yes, dude. Like, honestly, any momfluencers are always suspicious. You guys know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's like every momfluencer, I'm always like, bro, there's something weird. There's some weird shit going on here. What is it? Anti-bias class? I think it's a racism class. I think that's what it means. Especially autism momfluencers. Yeah, because they're using their autistic child to be like, oh, look at how great of a parent I am. I take care of an autistic child. I am so great. What will she do without her followers? Gonna go insane.
Now it's time to walk away. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Did you laugh or cry or maybe subscribed? I'll thank you either way. You know I will miss you. I hope you return. Tell your friend or your mother to get me more views, please.